Fine. Eighth main we did. Eighth main we did. Next, look at the ninth main, students. Ninth question. B, C, A. This is O, D, and E. Ninth, tenth. Okay, all of you will respond in the given figure, which is center. Which is the center? Yes, we are doing the ninth one. O is the center. First, BDC, students. How do you find BDC? What else information is given? All of you will respond. Equilateral. If ABC is equilateral, 60. ABC is 60 degree. AB and angle C, 60. Okay, we need to find BDC. BDC. See, for angle BDC, whenever circle is given, you have to target only two things, students. Main, segment, sector concept. Sector. For segment and sector, for both arc, radius. For sector. For segment, it is arc, chord. For both, arc is common. So any question in a circle, always start with arc. Just think which one is arc. If you want to find BDC, which is the arc for BDC, students? Arc is BC. BC is the arc. Where is BC? Okay. In the same arc, D. We need to find D. On the same arc, what's the other triangle given? BAC. Correct. Angle BDC is equals to angle BAC. Always target the arc. You'll have an idea. On the same arc, check whether the angle is in circumference or center. A is in circumference. So you can write it like this. BDC is equals to angle BAC, that is equals to 60 degrees. We need to find even BEC. Okay, now is equals to 60 degrees. Angle formed on the same segment. Okay, both are chord, students. Both are angle A and D are chords here. Chord. Angle formed on the same segments are equal. Angle formed on the same segments are equal. Is this clear? Next, BEC. How do you find BEC? What's the first thing I told you all? For BEC, correct. You can use opposite angle of cyclic quadrilateral. In BEC, which is the arc, students? Arc is BC. If I take BC, I need to find E. So that is not what is the question asked? BEC. Okay. If you want to find BEC, BC, students, E. If you want to apply segment concept, E should have been somewhere top. Look, this is how the diagram should have been. But E is not top. So you can eliminate segment theorem, sector theorem. Then if circle is given, you can apply quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral. I'll erase this and this. Doesn't it look like cyclic quadrilateral? Right, it's a cyclic quadrilateral. All four sides are equal. So opposite to angle A, what is angle E? The sum of angle A and E should be 180. Angle E is equals to 120 degrees. Is it clear? All of you understood? Next question. Why did they give center was not required, students? Center was not required here. Next. 10th one is important. Look at 10th one. 10th question. X 180 degree and 0. They have given Y. Okay, 10th main first one. Yeah, Joshita, did you go through the recording? You learned all those rules? Okay, fine. You continue with this? Yeah, continue with this. Tangent. I'll be starting after. Fine. Others tell me the value, students. We need to find the value of X and Y. And you have to prove that this is 140 degrees. AOC is 160. AOC is 160. The question is 3 angle Y minus 2 angle X is equals to 140 degree. Okay. There is an equation given. We need to find angle X and Y, students. Where is this angle given? 160. 160 is given. Okay. Then which concept can we apply? Which angle can we find? How do you find B? No, no. Before that, if 160 is given, opposite to that, what do you have? X. Center is equals to twice circumference. Yes. Center is equals to twice circumference. What is center value, students? Center is equals to angle. Okay. Look, I'll tell you what reflex is. Which is smaller here? A O B. Which one is smaller angle? The inside one or the outside one? Inside. So this is normal angle AOB. Whichever is bigger one, that is reflex. The outer one we call reflex. Okay. So basically, which side is it folded, students? It is inner one is smaller. Reflex AOB. Fine. Reflex AOB. Next. In the same way, for this question, angle AOC is in center. Angle AOC is smaller, student. 160. What is the total value of a circle? Total value? This one. 360. If total value is 360, which is lesser here? 160 is lesser, or what will be the remaining value? 360 minus 160. What's the remaining value? Yeah, what is this, students? 360 minus 160 is 200. So AOC is a normal angle. Triangle AOC center is equals to 2 times circumference. Which is circumference angle here? X or Y? Which one you have to consider? Which one we consider, students? For this 160 you have to consider angle X. Yes, angle X is ABC. So 160 is equals to 2 times X. 160 divided by 2 is equals to X. What is X then? X is equals to 80 degrees. Next, take reflex angle AOC. Reflex will be 200. Write the calculation here. Reflex AOC is equals to 360 minus AOC. So reflex angle AOC is equals to 360 minus 160, that is equals to 200 degrees. Then take reflex angle. Reflex angle AOC is equals to 2 times circumference. Which is the other circumference form, students? For 200, which is the other circumference you have to take? Yes, angle ADC. That is angle Y. So we know reflex angle is 200 is equals to 2. ADC is Y. ADC is Y. So Y is equals to, if you divide 200 by 2, you get 100 degrees. 100. We got X and we got Y. Is this clear? All of you understood? Oh. Yeah, Joshita, only if you have gone through first video, the video which I sent thoroughly, you'll be able to solve these questions. Okay, this one and tangent. If not, even tangent will be tough. So y is equals to 100 students. Once you complete x and y, substitute here. 3 into 100 minus 2 into 80. If you solve this, you should get 140. Check whether we're getting 140. 380 minus 160 is 140. Just go through the calculation. We have very less time. Don't write anything. Go through the calculation part. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? 300 minus 160, you get 140. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. So we use the sector concept here. Sector R plus angle. Okay, angle formed on the same sector. I mean, center is equals to twice circumference. Circumference concept. Okay, next question. Next one. Is it clear? All of you understood? Shall we do the next one? 2005. Okay, 2009. They're given. We'll solve recent questions. 2006 recent one. Okay, this question, students. 33rd question. 2022 they are given. 33rd question. B 62 degrees. O is the center here. O is given here center. ADO BC 62 degrees. In the given figure, ABCD are on the point. Circle with center O given. Find angle ADC. Okay, start from 62 degrees, students. All of you will start from 62. If center is given, if O is the center, what is the line which passes through center? What do you call this line? AB is diameter. I'll take this diameter, students. AB is the diameter 62 degree. If AB is the diameter, what about angle C? What will be the value? 90 degree. Angle formed in diameter is, even this is the property. Yeah, morning class I taught you. Angle formed in the semicircle is 90. Then what is angle BAC or angle CAB? They have told us to find angle CAB. What is CAB, students? Apply interior sum of interior angle ABC plus angle BAC plus, yes, ABC plus BAC plus angle ACB is equals to 180 degree. Angle B is 62 degrees plus angle BAC is unknown, or angle CAB, both are same. I have written CAB because that is what they have asked us to find, CAB plus angle ACB. ACB is 90 degree. 90 degree is equals to 180. Shift the values, all of you will find the value of CAB, students. Add and shift it to the other side, subtract it. How much is 90 plus 62? 152. So 180 minus 152 goes to the right hand side, you get 38, 40, 180. 28, right? 28, 30. 28 degrees, students. Angle BACAB is 28 degrees. We found the first angle. Is this clear? All of you have done? CAB 28 degrees. Next. What is the other thing we need to find? What's the next one, students? ADC. In ADC, which is the arc? In ADC, which is the arc? AC is the arc. Look, AC is the arc. Fine. And we need to find that angle, students. We need to find D. This is the triangle ADC. On the same arc, what's the other angle formed? On the same arc, what's the other triangle formed? ABC. So what will be the answer? Both are 62, right? Yes. Angle ADC is equals to angle ABC. That is equals to 62 degrees. Angle formed in the same segment are equal. Angles formed in same segment are equal. That's it. Only these two. Just a minute. 2019. Okay, we'll start tangent, students, after this. Anyways, tomorrow evening I'll be solving previous questions, both tangent and circles together. So first let's start tangent after this. So we use the second theorem here. Second theorem. For tangent, we mostly use the first theorem, second theorem, isosceles property, triangle, quadrilateral. Okay, understood how to solve such questions using angle concept? Okay, next we'll start tangent, students. Tangent. And tomorrow evening I'll make you all solve this 2020 2019. From 20 we'll start 2019. Okay, properties of tangent. Now look once again in circle from center you touch. This is radius, students. Radius will touch only from center. From the center, if any line passes through like this, all these are diameters. From center it has to pass. Okay, these are diameters. Next, whichever doesn't pass through the center or like this, it has to just touch the circumference. What do you call them? What do you call these lines as? Yeah, these are known as chords. Okay, these are known as chord, students. Chord. The the difference between chord, tangent, and secant is tangent chord will always stay inside the circle. It will never come out. Chord will never come out. Next, any chord which comes out like this is known as secant. Secant. See, don't get confused with segment, sector, and secant. All three are different. Segment, sector. Sector is radius r, segment is chord and radius, but secant is just one line. Okay, secant is just one single line which comes out like this. See, starting point P, ending point Q, and there's another point PQR. This is secant. A secant will pass like this. Even this is a secant, students. A, B, C, D. All these are secant lines. Secant line will pass through the circle. Okay, it doesn't stay inside, it passes out. It comes out, that is secant. Whichever stays inside, it is known as chord. Now tangent, most important part is tangent. When you talk about tangent, a tangent will never enter inside the circle, but it will just touch the circle. From outside, it will just touch at one point. Like this. This is a tangent. Even here, this is a tangent, a single point. Okay, so P and A. P and A are tangent here. PA is tangent. Then the point which touches, a single point which touches, I'll name it as T. This is D. Now there are two or three properties for tangent. First, from center, if I draw a radius like this, this radius will touch the tangent line, and the angle formed here will be 90 degrees. This is the first concept. Angle formed is 90 degree. Okay, so let me name it as OTA. Look at OTA. What kind of triangle is formed here, students? All of you respond. What kind of triangle is this? Right angle triangle. You can apply Pythagoras theorem. Yes, which is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is OA square plus OT square plus AT square. 50-60% we use only triangle concept for tangent, whether it is tangent or cyclic quadrilateral. Isosceles triangle, right angle. This side we have a right angle, and even here we have a right angle. So two right angles are formed. This is the first property. Any chord. So remember, a chord, whichever chord touches a tangent line, 90 degrees formed. 90 degree. Joshita, did you understand? Okay, here I'll draw another chord, students, another chord like this. There is no tangent. Don't assume to be 90 degrees. This is just a radius. I mean, not chord, this is just a radius. Now, imagine there is a line passing through like this. Now, this point touches the tangent and the angle formed here is 90. 90 degrees, even here it is 90. Two triangles are formed. You combine like this, two triangles. Okay, and both the triangles are congruent. Next, this is the first property. Right angle is formed. Next property, when I take two tangents, when we take a point outside, I name it as it shouldn't pass in, student. Yeah, it should just touch like this. A. I'll name this as PA. This is a line, and the point A lies outside. Point A lies outside the circle, and this is Q. PAQ, and there is a center. Here PA is equals to AQ, student. The length is same. PA is equals to AQ. When two chords are same, remember this is the second concept. I mean two tangents. These are the two tangent. QA is one tangent, PA is another tangent. So both are equal. If this is 10 centimeters, I'll give it as 8 centimeters, 8 centimeters. Both will be 8. Now this is the center O. From center, if I touch this line, radius, what is the angle formed, students? All of you respond. What's the angle formed? 90. Here, another 90 degrees. Now I'll connect these two lines like this. Fine. So this I have converted into two triangles. With the help of the theorem, we can find all the angles here. What are the two triangles we have? First triangle is OPA, 8 centimeter right angle, and they'll give you chord measurement. Imagine, remember chord 6. Not chord, radius, students. Radius is equals to 6 centimeter. What is the value of OA? Then how will you find OA? Pythagoras theorem. The second triangle, I'll write it like this. Look here, second triangle. AOQ. Again at Q, right angle triangle. 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Both the sides are equal, right? Both. If you find OA, apply Pythagoras theorem, students. OA square is equals to OP square plus PA square. After applying Pythagoras theorem, you get OA is equals to square root. The square goes to the other side, square root. 6 square plus 8 square. 36 plus 64. That is root 100. How much is root 100? 10. If OA is 10, even the other line also has OA, right? 10. Both are similar. What do you mean by similar? Under which criterion, students? If all three sides are equal? Congruent. Sorry. Yes, congruent. Side, and side. They are congruent. So what do you mean by this congruency? Congruency is nothing but opposite to 6. What is the angle Opposite to 6 centimeters, what is the angle we have? A. Opposite to this 6 centimeter, A. So both angles will be equal, students. If this is 30 degree, this also will be 30. Next, opposite to 8 centimeter, what is the angle? Opposite to 8? O, right? Oh, if this is 40 degrees, even this also would be 40 degrees. Angles are equal. Okay, so just draw this diagram. Just draw, don't mark, don't write all these things. We'll just erase. I showed you all this calculation just to prove side, side, and side. Both are similar, students. Similar, or I mean not similar, congruent. Exactly the same. Okay, both are exactly the same. Now, I'll write the properties. AP will be equal to AQ. First side. Next, both have OP and OA are common. OP and OA will be common. For both this triangle, these two are common. Now coming to angle. Look at angle OAP. Angle OAP will be equal to angle OAQ. If one is 30 degrees, even the other one also will be 30, OAQ. Next angle is POA will be equal to QOA. Yeah, now you can make a note of this. Look, I'll mark the angles. The green ones, green angle and green angle, these two green angles will be same. This angle, pink, and the angle bottom one, these two will be same, equal. That's it. We only these two main topics, students. Tangent. For first exercise. For second exercise, there are another three concepts. I'll teach that later. Make a note of this. Tangent properties. Tangent property of chord of a circle. All of you are done, students. Did you all make a note of this? Okay, now look. Even like this, same. You rotate any side, the concept is the same. You'll have a right angle chord. Okay, diagram can be given in this order, or diagram can be given like this. Okay, A, B, C, D, or same thing. Tangent will always be outside, students. Only one point will touch. Or diagram can be even given downwards, like this. Left, right, downwards. Okay, top or down. The concept is going to be the same. Okay, now along with this, Okay, imagine this is the tangent, students. Tangent is passing in this direction like this. This is one tangent, two. Both the tangents are equal. P, A, Q, equal. Next, from center you touch like this. What is the angle formed? All of you respond. What is the angle formed, dear students? 90 degrees. Now, if I give you all this angle, no, if I give this angle, let say 60 degrees. If this is 60 degree, all of you know the property of a quadrilateral. What is the sum of a quadrilateral? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D should be equal to 360 degrees. Okay. Whoever does not remember sum of a quadrilateral. So a quadrilateral is basically a four-sided figure. A quadrilateral is basically a four-sided figure. Now look, I taught you all tangent property. Now tangent along with tangent quadrilateral. How will you identify this? What are the two types of geometrical figure we have here? Tell me the two types of geometrical figure. One is circle and the other not triangle. Other triangle will be like yes, triangle will be like this. How many sides this one has? Three or four? Four side. One, two, three, four. If it is four-sided figure, what do you call? A quadrilateral? Yes. So maximum two types of question they can ask you. One related to circle, students. All the properties related to circle. Next, all the properties related to quadrilateral. Angle A is 60 degrees. The angle formed here is 90 and 90. So how will you find the other angle? How will you find the other angle, students? Angle A plus angle P plus angle Q plus angle O is equals to 360 degrees. Angle A is 60, angle P is 90 plus angle Q is 90, angle O as it is 360 degrees. What is angle O, students? 360 minus these two. 90 plus 90, 90 plus 90 is 180, right? 180 plus 60, how much is 180 plus 60? 240. Then what is angle O, students? Angle O is, what's the value of angle O? 360 minus 2, 120 degrees. Understood, all of you? How to find 120? It's a separate concept, quadrilateral concept. Now we are going to merge quadrilateral and circle together, 120 degrees. Back to circle concept. All of you will respond, circles. What I'll do is, I'll join this line and this line. Remember we studied circle concept? Look how interesting it is. Each and every topic is interrelated, students. I'll name this as D. Where is the angle formed according to circle? Angle is formed in the, no, this is not circumference. Center. What's the formula? Center is equals to twice circumference. Triangle POQ is equals to 2 into triangle PDQ. In center, if it is 120 degree, what is the angle formed in the circumference? PDQ is 60 degrees. This is 60. Is this clear? All of you understood? 60 degrees. Let me show it here. If the angle is tilted, I'll erase all this. 90 degree, 90, it's a quadrilateral. If they ask you to find side, apply Pythagoras theorem. If they ask us to find only angles, this angle I had given at 60 degree. If this is 60, according to Pythagoras, quadrilateral 120. If this is 120, they'll ask you this angle. Half of it is 60 degrees. One more thing. Can you see these two angles are equal? Response, students. These two angles are equal, right? Yes. So these two angles will be equal. Okay, it depends on the question. If they are given PAQ, we know PAQ is equals to 60 degrees. If they are given PAQ and if they are asked us to find PDQ, you can just write 60 and 60. You don't have to solve. You don't need to find this 120. It will definitely be equal. Okay, it would definitely be equal. Then what are the other concepts? Quadrilateral is done, circle is done. Both merge together quadrilateral and circle I've got. Okay, we'll start solving question. Enough. So we'll start solving question. As we solve, you all will understand. 2012, 13, 2011 question. We'll start from the easier one. Where is the exercise question? Yes, Joshita, did you understand this? Joanna, Naomi, Ivania, others. Joanna was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. First question, students. See, first question, years is not mentioned. Nowhere year is mentioned. All this, they didn't give it for board exam. From year they are given 2020, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Even 24 and 25, they have given only tangent question. Tangent. So that we will be studying tomorrow. That is in section 19B. I'll teach tomorrow. First, find the length of the tangent drawn. Let us draw the circle first. Okay, all of you will go through the question, students. Find the length of the tangent. Diagram is not given. You draw your own diagram or tangent. Just draw a tangent like this. Next, tangent drawn to a circle of radius. What is the radius, students? 8 centimeters. So tangent, it's not like this. If tangent is not given, let us draw it like this. Straight and flat. Like this. And radius from center, join this radius. What is the angle found? 90 degrees. O, and let me take P, or let me take, yeah, T. From a point which is equidistance, find the length of the tangent radius of circle of radius 8. From a point which is equidistance 10 centimeter from the center of the circle. What is the value of this, students? What is the value of this? This is 10 centimeter. P, O, let me take P. You can take any alphabet. So the tangent is TP here. Ignore this diagram. Tangent is TP. I'll read the question. Find the length of the tangent. Here the tangent is PT or TP. Radius is 8 centimeter. Okay. So the point, from a point which is at a distance 10 centimeter from the center of the circle. So this point P is at 10 centimeters distance from the center of the circle. Simple. Apply Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Opposite to 90 degree we have hypotenuse. OP square is equals to OT square plus PT square. Now find the value of TP, students. That is the tangent. Okay, can you check the answer? 6 or 12? Yeah. 6 centimeter is the answer. Okay, 6 centimeter, students. OT is 10 square is equals to 8 square plus PT square. Shift 8 square to the other side. 100 minus 64 is equals to PT. Therefore, PT is equals to square root of 36 is 6 centimeters. Is it clear? All of you understood? Fine. Fine. Now tell me how many objects, geometrical figures are here, students. What are the geometrical figures? One was, the other one was right angle triangle. Okay, or basically a triangle, right angle triangle. What are the concepts we applied here? Related to circle, tell me which concept we applied. Tangent property. Related to circle, tangent and radius will be how many degrees? 90 degrees. See, this is how you relate and study. With respect to circle and tangent, 90 degrees. With respect to triangle, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, with respect to tangent, Pythagoras. I don't think you can apply any other concept here. They won't ask other questions. So maximum only this type of question they'll ask. This is just an example to show you all how to relate circle with tangent. Okay, so main questions will be tough, students. It won't be like this. We'll start with worked out example first. Look at the main question. It is very simple. Ignore all this. Don't look at all this. We don't even need the question. Without the question, we'll try to cover all the answers. This is a tangent. This is a tangent. AC will be equal to AB. What's the time? Fine. Take break. We'll continue at 7 o'clock. All of you will take 8 minutes break. We'll continue at 7. After break, we'll continue. All? Okay. What about others? Adia, Tanishka, Joshita, Joanna, Ivania, Naomi? Fine, fine, students. Look. Question. We don't need the question. I've just taken the diagram here. According to property, tell me the value. If angle ACO is 30 degree, what about angle AC OCB? 30 degrees. What is the total value of angle C? Respond. Total value of angle C is 30 plus 30, 60 degrees. According to quadrilateral, if that is 60 degree, what will be this angle, students? Total 180, 360, right? Which one is 360? Angle A plus, angle B plus, angle O plus, angle C, right? Angle A and angle B are 90 degrees, 90 degree each, 90, 90, 180. Remember this concept, students. You can do the calculation here. 180. If not, in 360, 180 is gone. See, 90 and 90, 180 is gone. What is the balance we have? How much angle is left in 360? If 180 goes, you have another 180, right? In 180, what is angle C? In 180, what is angle C? Total angle 30 plus 30, 60 degrees. If you subtract it, what is angle O, students? What is this angle? 120. If that is 120, what is the angle formed in the circumference? It should be half of center. Or what did I tell? This angle and this angle will be same. If this is 60, this angle also should be 60 degrees. Is this clear? All of you understood? Yeah, we have found all the angles. We'll see what kind of question they have asked, students. Let me erase all this. I'll tell you how to write. I'll tell you how to write step by step. You just write like this: 30 degrees, 60, you'll get 0 marks. Okay, 90 degree, this is 90. It is understood, 90. Now, most important point, we'll solve 3 or 4 questions. Make a note. Make a note of it. This is 30 degrees, 90. What is given? Example 7. In the given figure, O is the center. Okay, O is the center of the circle. Tangent AB meet at C. If ACO is 30 degree, you need to find BCO, AOB, APB. They've asked us to find 3 questions. 3 questions, so 3 marks. 3 questions, 3 marks. First thing, we need to find BCO, students. BCO. What's the answer for BCO? All of you unmute and respond. Isn't it 30 degrees? BCO is also 30. But you have to write the concept. How will you write it? Tangent. Which two are tangent here? Tell me the tangent, students. AC is equals to, which two are tangent? AC is BC. Once the tangent is given, is equal. See, that is what they mentioned here in the given figure. Tangent A and B meet at C. Therefore, tangents are equal. Okay, if tangents are equal, whatever statement I showed you all, you have to prove that. You have to write side AC is equals to BC. Then, what are the two radius here? What are the two radius, students? OA will be equal to, OA is equals to OB. It's a side. Even this is also a side. Then, which is a common side for both the triangle? Which is a common side? OC is common. OC is equals to OC, common side. So they are congruent under side angle side. I mean side, side and side. Fine. You can write triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOC under side, side and side concept. Side, side and side. If these three are equal, therefore, then you can write this. Therefore, angle BCO is equals to angle ACO. That is equals to 30 degrees. In bracket, they are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Next, we need to find AOB students. AOB. I'll remove this line. Is it clear? This first point, all of you understood? What to write? Statement. Okay, statement. Congruent parts of CPCT. Just write CPCT in the bracket. Here. Don't write it now. I'll give you all time. Any tangent question, student, this is fixed. Remember, any tangent question, these three steps are fixed. Make a note of this later and go through. I've just written the sides AC, BC, OA, OC, and OC. Then, whatever question they ask, just write CPCT, 30 degrees and 30 degrees. This is fixed. Next, AOB. We need to find AOB. Now, I've erased the line AOB. If you want to find angle AOB, which quadrilateral you have to consider? All of you will respond in quadrilateral. A, O, OBC. In quadrilateral AOBC, what is the formula? Naomi. Angle A plus. Yes. If you write just angle ABC, they will reduce. For angle A, write angle OAC. Okay. For angle B, what you have to write? OBC. OBC. Joshita, you know how to write this angle? Know the meaning of this? OBC. Next. Okay. Next. Fine. Next angle OAB. AOB, students. AOB plus for angle C, take the first one. ACB is equals to 360 degrees. 90 degrees plus 90 degree plus angle AOB as it is plus ACB is, how much is ACB, students? Total 30 plus 30. That is what I told you. 30 plus 30 added. Find the answer. Now you all can start. Complete it. See, it was recently given. Most of the questions are based on this. 2011. No, not recent. 2011. Find AOB. One quick. Next, APB, students. Try APB. APB is in which part? APB is inside the circle or it's in the quadrilateral? APB. Where is angle APB? Circle. Use circle concept. Just half of the center one. Complete this. I'll tell you all. I'll tell you all how to write. This is the example. The same question I taught you when I was teaching tangent. I had given the same question, same calculation, right? 360, 120 degrees. And make a note of this green one, students. The green one is fixed. Remember, whenever tangent question is given like this, if they ask you to prove, this green is fixed. I'll teach all APB. I'll tell you how to differentiate it. Okay, AOB is 120 degree, BCO is 30 degree. For BCO, this is the calculation part. For AOB, this is the calculation part. Completed? All of you done? Response students. Okay, next. I'll erase this. See, if they ask BCO, same calculation. What are the other two angles equal? Response students. In this tangent, in these two triangles, what are the other two angles equal? Angle AOC will be equal to BOC. Even for this same. If they are given 60, okay, tell me what will be the value, students. If they had asked angle AOC, how will you find? This is 30 degree, this is 90. What will be this angle? In a triangle, 180 minus 90 plus 30 is 120. This should be 60 degrees. Angle AOC and BOC both are equal to 60 degrees. Okay, if they ask her to find, use triangle concept. I'm talking about this triangle AOC. 30 degree was given. We know 90 degree symbol. Look at the 90 degree symbol here. Even if the symbol is not given, O is the center. If O is center, from center you touch a line that is radius 90 degree. We know it is 90. Look at the calculation part. Look at the answer, students. It is given in your textbook, page 310, or just ignore. This is how you have to write. In triangle AOC and BOC. I forgot to mention this. Compare both the triangle. In triangle AOC and BOC. All this I have written. Common side, common tangent, radius. Therefore, they are similar. AOC is 30 degrees. Okay, and you can see page number 311. They are given the same calculation part. Then quadrilateral. Move to quadrilateral. Find angle AOB. Okay, next. Sometimes they won't give this 30 degree, students. Instead of that, they'll give this 60 degree. Look, they are given 60 degrees here. Even then, you write the same. Angle AOC is equals to angle BOC. In bracket CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Just mention CPCT. So other one also will be 60 degree. Then if they ask you to find this angle C, apply triangle concept. Triangle, hypotenuse. No, triangle. Hypotenuse is to find the side. Yes, Tanishka. Is it even for others? It's the same. Okay, I'll repeat again, students. I'll repeat. Till here, did you understand whatever was taught? Yeah, let me check. Why is there a problem? Network is also full. Tanishka, rejoin. What about other students? Is my voice clear? Rejoin. Yeah, rejoin. You all are too late. Should have told it then itself. Rejoin all of you all. Let me connect it through. Man. Now is it clear? Is it fine? Okay. What about others? Fine, students. Okay. I'll once again explain this. Take these two are separate two triangles, two separate triangles. Fine. I'm not talking about this question. Any question, tangent question, they'll ask you these types of angles to find. 30 degrees, 90, 30. You need to find angle AOC. In order to find AOC, apply sum of interior angle concept. For interior angle, OAC plus angle ACO plus angle AOC is equals to 180. Then, with the help of this equation, you'll get 60 degrees. If this is 60, the other angle will also be 60 degrees. This part, 60. These two are equal 30. This is 90 degree, already given 90. Okay. So quadrilateral concept is done. In that quadrilateral triangle, split this quadrilateral into two parts, apply triangle concept. You can find each and every angle. Next, the next part is triangle angle APB. Where is angle APB, students? Is it in the quadrilateral part or so? Yes. Tell me, Dia. Any problem with the audio? Yeah, maybe network issue, student. Is it fine? Clear now, Dia? Is it okay? Fine. So I don't know what the problem is because of rain. I'm facing network issues. Okay. Now let me take APB, students. Look at APB. So APB has nothing to do with quadrilateral now. Quadrilateral is gone. With APB, whatever is inside the circle, we'll just make use of that. Whatever is inside the circle, I'm just going to draw that. OPAB. What is the angle for this? What's the angle we got? After calculation, what was the answer, students? 120, right? 120. If the angle formed in the center is 120, what is the angle formed on the circumference? What is the formula? Center is equal to twice 2 into circumference. And in exam, don't write this statement. This is just for you all to understand. I'm teaching like this. Okay, what is the angle formed in the center? Angle AOB is equals to 2 times angle APB. You're not supposed to write this. You have to write this. 120 degree divided by 2 is equals to angle APB. Therefore, angle APB is 60 degrees. That's it. Circumference, what is that? Cyclic quadrilateral. Tangent, almost 50% concept over, students. Another 50% left. I'll teach all tomorrow. There are three formulas left. Okay. So tomorrow morning, 10:30. If you'll attend at 10:30, 10:30 to 12, I'll complete it. This is how you're supposed to write. AOB 120 degrees, APB is 60 degrees. 3 marks question. Is it clear? All of you understood? Response, students. Any doubts? Any doubts in this? Fine. We'll see in triangle. There was one good question. 60. Yeah, this question. Look at eighth one. Look how big the answer is. The solution is. 2008. They had given this question. Look how big the solution is. If you go as per the textbook, it is very tough, students. Tough. Now let me draw this. We'll try to solve this question. Last question. By 7:30, we'll end the class. Okay, all of you look at the question. In the given figure, PQ is equals to PR. Which two sides are equal, students? Respond. PQ is equals to QR. Where is PQ and QR? Outside the triangle or inside? I mean, outside the circle or inside? Inside the circle, PQC. PQ is equal to PR. Then what kind of triangle is this? If two sides are equal, what kind of triangle? Isosceles triangle. So we have to use isosceles triangle. Remember that first concept. Next, PC is equals to CQ. What is PC, students? Any line which touches at one point of the circle, what do you call? They've already given here. PC and PQ are tangent. So triangle, yes. Isosceles triangle concept, tangent concept. What else you have to apply? Obviously, circle is given, right? Circle with center. Oh, circle. Three diagrams together. Okay, so 10th standard, all three we mix together and we study. 8th and ninth, you were studying only triangle circles. First question, QOP. Second question, QCP. Textbook, it is too lengthy. We'll try this question. Last question, I want all of you to unmute and answer. Am I audible to all? Is my voice clear, students? Okay, this is one of the important questions. There are chances of asking such questions. Look here. First, QOP. Where is QOP? Okay, QOP is the outer triangle, students. Outer triangle. Look, this is P, this is O, this is Q. So QOP, this angle, we need to find this QOP. Okay. Now, how will you start? If you directly start to solve, you won't get the answer. If you're starting with this, you won't get. Always go with the angle given. Which angle is given here? Response, student. Which angle is given? 68 degrees, right? Where is this 68 degree? Yeah, where is 68 degree? It's in triangle, circle, or a, it's in triangle. Yeah, triangle. So I'll tell you how to write the statement. See, this is what we need to find. If you try to do it directly, you won't get the answer. Always go with the angle given, triangle. Then start it like this. In triangle, PRQ. Which two sides are equal? Look at the symbol. PQ is equals to RQ. So you have to write PQ is equals to RQ. That is equals to X. Take both as X. Okay. No. If these two sides are equal, what is the property of a right angle isosceles triangle, students? What is the property of isosceles? Equal. See, these two angles are equal sides. Their opposite angle. This angle P will be equal to this angle R. And what is the value of Q given? Q is equals to 68. That is 68. Okay. So look here. Diagram is for reference. If you're good with all this concept, even without diagram, you can do it directly. In triangle PQR, you can write it like this. Angle P is equals to angle R. Mention isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Next, apply sum of interior. Angle P plus angle R plus angle Q is equals to 180. There, just because both are equal, take it as x, students. Take both as x. X plus 68 degrees is equals to 180. 50. If it is 56, is it 112? 112 divided by 56 degree. So we got the value of this 56 degree, students. 56 here, and angle P is also 56. Is this clear? All of you understood? R value 56. Now what do we need to find? What's the first question, students? Angle Q. Respond. Where is QOP? Inside the circle? Inside the circle. Just ignore these values. Now tell me, how will you find QOP? Where is QOP formed? Is it at center? Circumference. What is the angle formed? QOP is equals to 2 times. Which is the circumference angle? PR. Okay, PRQ. So what is QOP, students? QOP is equals to 2 into, that is 112 degree. This is 112 degree. Let me rejoin this. What was the value given? C. Center is equals to twice the circumference. That is for you all to understand. Don't mention this, right? QOP is equals to 2 times PRQ. Those who have gone through that first morning class, if you are present, you'll understand all this, students. Center is equals to twice the circumference. Fine. What else they have asked us? QCP. QCP. Where is QCP? Is it in circle or quadrilateral? Quadrilateral. What is OP and OQ? What are OP and OQ, students? Radius. Radius 90 degrees, right? 90 and 90. Out of 360, add all these three, subtract, you'll get the value of angle C. Is this clear? Did you understand? That's it. This concept is done. If you want, go through this to page number 311. The solution is very big. They have explained in detail. Fine. If not, just write whatever I've explained. Just do it like this. Always start with the value. 68 degree was given. Isosceles triangle was given. Okay, complete this question. Complete it. Last question. Yes, 68 is the answer. In circle, in triangle, next, in quadrilateral, POQC, in quadrilateral POQC, angle P plus angle O. Yeah, don't write it like this, write it with full, all three alphabets, students. For P, you can write OPC plus angle POQ plus angle OQC plus angle PCQ. Is it 360 minus 298? 292, right? 68 degrees, students. Angle QCP, PCQ or QCP, both are same. Angle QCP. This was given for 3 marks, and you have to be very quick. 3 marks, you shouldn't spend a lot of time. In triangle PQR, in circle, in quadrilateral. Okay, 3 geometrical figures, 3 marks, 3 calculation. And one more thing, students, I told these two angles, I made a mistake. I told these two angles are same in the beginning, right? When I was teaching. Yeah, they're not the same. Okay, they're not the same. Only for certain questions you'll get same. They're not the same. So don't assume that angle R and angle C will not be the same. It is totally different. All of you are done? Completed? Tangent property, fine. If you have done remaining questions, I'll make you all solve tomorrow. You can try one question for homework. I'll give you all one similar question. Can you all see this 31st question, students? All of you all 31st one? This is the exact question which we solved in the example one. It was given in 2020. Look, even 2023, it is kind of similar. 2024-25 also the question was easy. Tangent question. Okay, complete this 31st question. All of you will practice one 31st question later for homework. And what time you'll have to attend tomorrow? What time is the class, students? Yes, 10:30. Firstly, tomorrow evening we'll complete tangent. Wednesday I'll be starting volume or construction. Only 3 chapters left. I'll complete it. By this week we'll complete. 10:30 students. Okay, all of you log in at 10:30. Joshita stay online. Others can leave.